If you've spotted a few of these on the road lately, you're not alone. This is the Hyundai Venue. It first landed in Australia in late 2019, and since then it's managed to already snap up 14% of the light SUV market. So why is it appealing to so many Aussie buyers? The car we're reviewing here is the cream of the Venue crop, the top spec Elite. It's priced from $25,990 before on-road costs, but the Venue range kicks off from just $20,190 plus on-road costs for the entry-level Go. That makes the Venue more affordable than plenty of its competitors, which include the Mazda CX-3, the Nissan Juke, or the new Ford Puma. Of course, you'll have to sacrifice a few things for that lower spend. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? I'll give you the bad news. Here are a few of the things you miss out on the Venue that you might get in some of its competitors. Seat heaters, dual zone climate control, a heads-up display, electronically adjustable seats, keyless start, a digital instruments cluster, front parking sensors, adaptive cruise control, and leather seats. And now for the good news. Here are some things you do get. A reversing camera and rear sensors, a space-saver spare wheel, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 6-speaker sound system with digital radio, and active safety features like lane keep assist, blind spot warning, a rear cross traffic alert, and autonomous emergency braking up to speeds of 75 kilometers an hour with pedestrian avoidance. As for under the bonnet, there are a couple of things you should know straight off the bat that you don't get on the Venue Elite. The first is all-wheel drive and the second is a manual transmission. The latter is actually available on the lower grades in the Venue range. However, all Venue variants are front-wheel drive, so if you like to go off-road, it might be best to shop elsewhere. Otherwise, every single variant in the Venue range receives the same 1.6-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine and 6-speed automatic transmission. Maximum outputs are rated at 90 kilowatts and 151 newton meters, which might not sound like a lot on paper, but keep in mind this is a small car. It's just over 4 meters long and weighs around 1,165 kilograms, so really, it's all relative. In my opinion, this package is good, but not great for a top-spec small SUV. So it begs the question, why would you buy the Venue over other light SUVs? For starters, if you're shopping in the Venue range, you probably already like its unique styling, which is just a little bit more fun than some of the other compact SUVs out there. You've got this cascading basket weave grille, which I really like. You've got the two-toned roof, which is only available on the Elite grade. And of course, this signature boxy styling, which comes in some really fun colors like acid yellow or this shade, the fiery red. Looks aside, the next reason you'd buy a Venue is for the lower price point and Hyundai's relatively economical running costs, including a 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty, prepaid servicing for around $1,575 for 5 years of coverage, plus quoted fuel economy of 7.2 litres per 100 kilometres for a combo of city and freeway driving. Finally, you're probably buying the Venue if you're a hatchback shopper looking for a little bit more space, ride height and versatility. The back seat is very basic, but it's fine for adults. I'm 178 centimeters tall, and as you can see, I've got the seat in my regular driving position, got enough legroom, and I actually find the headroom to be not too bad. Hyundai's slogan for the Venue is that it fits in anywhere thanks to its compact size, and I will say it is remarkably easy to park. Additionally, its two-tiered boot offers up to 355 litres of room, which is one of the bigger boots in its class. And there are roof rails if you need to carry a little something extra. As you can see, there's nothing particularly groundbreaking about this interior. It's comfortable and practical enough, but it won't give you any illusions you're in a premium car, which is something I tend to find competitors like the CX-3 and Juke do a little bit better. But all of this means nothing if you don't actually enjoy driving the Venue. So let's hit the road and I'll give you some early on-the-road impressions. The engine might be on the smaller side, but I actually find the acceleration quite punchy and responsive. It's just when you're taking it up to higher speeds that it can sound and feel a little bit like it's struggling. The suspension isn't as cushioned as you might expect from a typical SUV. However, it does enough to kind of cut through and numb down the really jarring side of suburban and city roads. although I do feel some steering wheel feedback when going over harder bumps. And on top of that, if you're on a really rough road, you will feel some rattles through the cabin. The steering is light, and as previously mentioned, the combination of ride height and compact size makes this thing a dream to park and maneuver. I'm not the biggest fan of reverse parking, even on the best of days, but honestly, in this, I feel like I can tackle anything. That's it for now. We've got the Venue here for another couple of months, so we'll make sure to answer the following questions like, is this a practical car? What's it like on longer trips? Is it an ideal city car, or is there room to improve? And is the level of quality and equipment you get enough to justify the extra spend for the Elite grade? In the meantime, make sure you submit any questions you might have in the comment section and we'll get those answered too. And stay tuned to find out if you should put the U in Venue. Sorry, had to do it.